Don't let charity be followed by injury. You probably hire someone, it's not charity, he's working. Even if you give a man charity, sadaqah or zakat, you cannot insult him and abuse him because you give him charity. It's forbidden in Islam, haram. Do not follow charity with injury, says Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran. A man just like that, fi sabilillah, you give sadaqah or charity. Far less, you have someone working for you and you bring them to a stage lower in the eyes of Allah. Astaghfirullah. And then you belittle them and you put them down because you pay them. It doesn't work like that in Islam. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Our Prophet, your Prophet, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he had an African slave, if I want to put it in that language, just so you will understand. That's the kind of explanation in the hadith, just so you and I will understand. Who was with him. And he said, for 10 years, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never abused or insulted me. Allahu Akbar. That's the Prophet we follow. You know, all of us talk about Muslims, Sunnah, Islam. That's the Sunnah. The man said for 10 years, the Abyssinian, African, who converted and accepted Islam, he said, for 10 years, the Prophet ﷺ never looked down on me, abused me, insulted me, or did anything of that nature. So much so, when his father came, and that's where they had a lot of thing about the Prophet ﷺ had an adopted son. He didn't have an adopted son. He took care of Zaid like his son. And when Zaid's father came and wanted to claim his son, the Prophet ﷺ said, that's your son. He is free to be with his father. Think. That's your son. That's why in Islam it's not permitted to adopt anyone legally. Well, yes, I mean, to correct this for viewers worldwide, you could legally, but for legal technicalities. But that adopt should be caring and taking care of that person. Whenever their parents want them back, you are supposed to let them go free. You don't say, I adopt them and legally this is mine and he can't go and I won't let him know who his parents are. That is not so in Islam. You take care of an orphan or someone when you could and how you could, when they want to go back to their parents or their parents want them back, mashallah, fi sabilillah, you let them go free. So when Zaid's father came and asked for him, the Prophet ﷺ, of course, said, Zaid, your father, feel free, go ahead. He refused to even go with his blood father. Blood ties. He said, I prefer to stay with you, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Think about it. Think about the kind of treatment that the Prophet ﷺ gave to him. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was an Arab, nice, Prophet of Allah, top. Had this Abyssinian African slave who converted and was with him. He treated him so much like a son that Zaid refused to go with his own blood relationship ties father, if I want to put it like that, because of the love and the affection. Some of us today can't even treat our own sons like that. We don't even treat like that. Far less if you have an orphan or a relative or some family member that living with you have around, you really treat them like a second class. And then we say, we Muslims, pray all Ramadan, give charity, perform Hajj, fast. I'm just saying these things because Ramadan has just gone. Don't lose your blessings, my brothers and sisters. Don't lose it. Let us don't lose it. Because these people that we hurt and we have been unjust to, Allah will take away our blessings and give it to them. And you might just be beating your heads here for nothing. We may just be wasting a lot of money and time. And the deeds go to somebody else. That's very important. And that's what the Prophet ﷺ meant about rising on the day of judgment, bankrupt from no blessings. All the blessings would have gone.